Welcome to the annual Golden Heart Award Banquet. And we are virtual again this year, 2021, but we hope to be in person next year. So first, I'd like to thank Bruce Fagan for making this all possible with our video today. As always, we like to remember those who have helped us in the past, who we are honored to have been associated with, who are no longer with us. And they include John Fox, who was a major part of the Golden Heart Award Banquet. We also are missing Robert Mendelson, who was a photographer very well known in the city, who was also a very big part of the Golden Heart Award Banquet. And Lillian Daniels, who was the founder of the Bread of Life Banquet, who did amazing work, and many others, and we will maybe mention them as we go. So first, I'd like to talk about Sandy Vaughn, who is a first grade teacher. She began her 27th year with the School District of Philadelphia. She loves all aspects of teaching. Her favorite part is when former students or parents reach out to her after they have moved on. She says there's no greater honor than when you are recognized for the impact you have made in a child's life. Congratulations, Sandy Vaughn. Thanks for all your hard work.
Hi, I'm Sandy. I am a first grade teacher in Philadelphia. This September, I will be starting my 27th year teaching in the School District of Philadelphia. So I was asked, what are some special things about my job, or what are things that mean a lot to me? So obviously getting to know the kids and their families and connecting with them is great. When they learn something new, awesome. You know, when you see the success and progress they've made over the year, all of the things, those things are wonderful. But I would have to say the best part of teaching is when they come back after years and maybe tell you like a little story of something that you said or you did, or something you taught them that you might not even remember, but it had an impact on them. That is the best part of teaching, in my opinion. So that's why I do it. That's why I love it.
Mary Sue Sears is a learning support inclusion teacher at the John Hancock Demonstration School in Northeast Philadelphia. She's been a teacher for over a quarter of a century. She received her undergraduate degree in early childhood special education, a master's degree in secondary English, and a national board certified educator. Mary Sue says, "My children and my students know that mistakes are proof our mind is working." Thank you, Mary Sue. We really appreciate all of your hard work.
Hi, my name is Mary Sue Sears, and I am the learning support teacher at the John Hancock Demonstration School in Northeast Philadelphia. First, I want to thank Mrs. Callahan for nominating me for the Golden Heart Award. I am truly honored. After looking at some of the other awardees, I really am proud to be in this group. My mission is always to make sure that my kids feel comfortable, because in order for kids to want to know what you know, they got to know that you care, or they just won't care about learning. During the pandemic, I found it difficult to set that kind of atmosphere that I usually set at school. And not only did I find it difficult to create that supportive atmosphere where kids feel that they're able to take challenges and not be successful and still find a loving environment that supports them to try again, I also found that they were increasing their amount of anxiety because of the pandemic and not being in that kind of an environment. So I decided to do bi-weekly trips to the students' houses and masked up and gloved up, and between screen and glass doors, I was able to make that connection with my students and more importantly with my families, because when you're working with young students, you also work with families. I was able to bring materials, to get books into kids' hands, to give them paper, pencil, so that not everything they did was virtual. I was able to bring computers if they needed it to help parents out. So as much as I would like to take this award with my fantastic team of Miss Sandy Vaughn and Laurie Boozy, I have to also say that I accept this award on behalf of all of my parents, because they are the true heroes of this pandemic. Those young mothers and fathers of young children who were not only parents but also teachers. So thank you so much. Thank you again, Mrs. Callahan, and I gladly accept this award on behalf of all of us. Thank you.
And next, I'd like to talk about Laurie Boozy. She's been working with the school district of Philadelphia for 4 years as a special education assistant. She loves working with little kids. She is very happy and honored to be nominated. And we thank you, Miss Laurie. We thank you for all your hard work.
Hi, my name is Laurie Boozy, or as kids call me, Miss Laurie. I have been working with School District of Philadelphia for 4 years now as a special education assistant. I love working with kids. I love helping them. I'm a mother myself, and I know how important it is to take care of kids. I also love seeing them becoming independent. I also like to help teachers as much as I can. Thank you so much for nominating me. I feel very blessed and honored. Bye-bye.
Next, I'd like to talk about Bridget Lukaczefsky. She is the IBHS intake specialist for Malvern Community Health Services in Trevose, PA. She started working for Malvern Community Health Services 5 years ago, beginning as a TSS, therapeutic support staff. She transitioned to case manager, then intake specialist as of January 2020. Bridget graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology from Holy Family University and is a member of the Honor Society for Psychology, Psi Chi. She has always wanted to pursue a career in the mental health field and began working for Family Service Association in Langhorne, PA, right after she graduated. She worked as a job coach for adults and teenagers with various mental health diagnoses and ran a social group called Coffee House for adults with autism spectrum disorder. During this time, she realized that helping others in her community succeed and become independent was her passion. Bridget's current agency provides intensive behavioral and rehabilitation services to children and adolescents in the Philadelphia and Bucks County areas. In the future, she plans to gain more knowledge in the field of mental health and obtain a master's degree in applied behavioral analysis. Her ultimate career goal is to be able to help children with autism spectrum disorder and provide intensive therapy to them and their families as a board-certified behavior analyst. Bridget currently resides in Fearless Hills, PA with her husband, John, her 2-year-old daughter, Carly, and her miniature poodle, Alfie. When not working, she enjoys spending time with her family and traveling to new and exciting places. Thank you so much, Bridget. You are outstanding.
Hi, my name is Bridget Lukaczefsky, and I am the IBHS intake specialist with Malvern Community Health Services. My job entails being the point of contact for all new clients that come into the program. I explain the services to them over the phone. I then schedule them for an appointment with our psychologist to get services going. During the intake call, I am able to assess the family to see if there are any additional services that they could use. At that point, I will then make a referral to other services in the community, such as blended case management or family-based services. I enjoy helping the families in the community be able to obtain the services that they need to be successful and independent. Thank you.
And last but not least is Robin Carter. She has always had a special place in her heart for those who cannot advocate for themselves. She is a social worker at Harborview, Lansdale. She loves working with the residents and their families and never ceased to be amazed at people's capacity for love, endurance, and courage. She's learned for them what it is to be human and to be humane. I have seen Robin Carter in action, and she is an outstanding individual who is always kind and patient and amazing with the clients, many of whom are very difficult, are in a lot of pain, and cannot express their appreciation for all the services they receive. She is a very unusual, kind, compassionate person, as are all of our 5 award winners today.
Hello, my name is Robin Carter, and I'm so honored to have been nominated for this award. As a Korean adoptee, I've always had a special place in my heart for those who cannot advocate for themselves. I'm the social worker at Harborview at Lansdale, and my job is to ensure that our residents have the best quality of life possible, and also to support their family and friends. The easiest way that I can describe my overall experience as a social worker is to share an excerpt from a poem by an unknown author. Being a social worker means you will never be bored. You will always be surrounded by challenges, so much to do and so little time. You will carry immense responsibility and very little authority. You will see people at their worst and their best. You will never cease to be amazed at people's capacity for love, courage, and endurance. You will cry a lot, you will laugh a lot, and you will know what it is to be human and to be humane. Thank you, and many thanks to all my beautiful family and friends with their best quality hearts.
We appreciate you very much, and we encourage everyone to look for all the positive, look for the divine in people, and to send us your nominations for next year. Signing off, thank you for attending, and we'll see you again.